I found that picture of you from 1977, standing in front of an old windmill with your friend. You went there and it was a bad idea. Her sister was holding the camera. She took another picture minutes later, just you, no windmill, and no friend. Your friend and the windmill both disappeared into thin air. Your friend never returned with you, and the windmill was gone. This windmill vanished off the face of the earth. Where is it? What happened? What did you do? Your wife won't admit this is true, but I know it, because I found the evidence. You must have guessed, but I was looking through your things. I went to see it myself. Here's a similar puzzle for you. Marvin. Painter. Painting puzzle. Catch Randus first.
Where is my house? Where is the school? I will follow.
It makes me think about the dog. Actually, when that dog wags its tail and it appears happy, it's not real, it's yucky outside, and I was the only one who still wanted to put him down. I already hung him on a wall, too late to take it back. My brother didn't want us to find him, because he knew we were all looking for Michael A. has broken leg for some reason. That's why he always looks both ways. He doesn't get into trouble. Because when the car hit him I thought, at least it will be over soon.
That's a dead kid.
I guess that's Tonathan.
Yep.
The end. You married her sister, and years later, your friend was reborn as your daughter.
Care isn't growing eyebrows.
That's a puzzle.
You're secretly very excited to hear this news. You're in the bathtub thinking about her. When the emergency began, you were all looking for Carrie. I told you all, we would never find Carrie.
Young people can be psychologically damaged beyond rebirthing.
When Carrie goes missing, she goes missing forever.
Care, are you okay? You ran straight into the door. Did you think it was open? Ah, poor baby.
Where is the disc? Where are the discovery pages? Jill?
No, Care, this is Mommy. This is your mommy. Sweetie, I'm right here in front of you. There's no one else here. What are you looking at? What's over there? Care, can you hear me? Can you see me waving? Snap out of it. Care, where are you going?
Pen is an aspiring mathematician. She's entirely deaf. She doesn't know what sound is, let alone music. I don't know what she's doing here. I'm back. This is my present for you. I started it in 1996, for Marvin. Please go to my website on the sticker, and also go to Ronith's room and press start. You have seen everything in the game, so far, but there will obviously be more. It's a growing organism. Your controller inputs will be useful, but your feedback will be even more useful. Please leave the PlayStation on when you leave.
I walked downstairs and when I got to the bottom, instead of proceeding, I turned the right and became a shadow monster man.
I got this green here. Starts off like a checkerboard, then whatever this is, and then weekends. Yeah, on that topic, I don't remember meeting this girl at all. I don't remember knowing her at any point. And I remember you saying that we are exactly the same age. Right? I do agree there's a resemblance. Could have been one of those periods when we weren't visiting very much, but...
My husband may come here after 6 p.m. Please, stay overnight if you can.
I just don't remember even hearing about anyone going missing. I remember her going missing. I remember anything like that. I mean, I was a kid, but even then.
A young person walks into your school building. They walk in with you. You're holding their hands. They come out crying into their hands because nobody will love them, not ever again. They wander the new maker plane. Karen LM escaped from the school's basement and wandered the new maker plane for days.
I don't know if you can verify these dates, but 5th of June, 10th of November, right, when she went missing and when she was found.
To catch her, you had to lie, but it may not be a lie forever.
You made it. Happy birthday. Why are you covering your face?
Nobody loves me.
Oh, I sure hope you've realized by now, it doesn't matter how long you've been gone. It doesn't matter how much you've changed. Those eyes, that nose, that's still you. You aren't lost. Stop wondering and come home.
And I'm trying to think, when was the last time I saw any of you at all? It had to have been like 1999. I was a kid. I was a small kid. Tiny kid.
I have a guess at which child you'll pick next. When you find her room, the passage to my right will lead to her.
I saw him at a birthday party once. Hide from everyone. He's older than the rest of them.
She'll appear from the darkness, limping, and I'll shoot her in the head.
And after that, just, you know.
You're the new maker. You can turn Karen LM into Carre, and close the loop.
But it would make sense in the timeline.
Happy birthday, Bella. You're free. I left these messages for you to look at, in case you were ever rescued. You might be confused as to what happened. What do you think? Are you still sitting on a chair? Can you still look around the room? Is there still a room? I'm calling you Bella because that's who you are. I was overeager before, and started calling you Tiara prematurely. I created a space in the menu for you, still unused now. Then I put you inside the machine, and played the second movement of Stravinsky's septet on the needles. I played it wrong, but it would have been okay. If you hadn't given up halfway, you would be Tiara.
Turn off PlayStation. Marvin picks up tool. Hurts me when PlayStation on.
The gift plane has closed indefinitely, and all personnel have left. Every pet is uniquely valuable. You should have no problem finding somebody that you love.
They were first given to us as a Christmas gift, many years ago. The game had an interesting journey, before and after that day. Raina gave this gift to us on Christmas 1997 and 2000. It was the single longest day of our lives.
Where have you been? Why were you gone for such a long time?
We were all certain he was dead at the time. He had been missing since June 1997 and 2000.
Is this a present? Who is it for?
Merry Christmas. Check your bathroom now.
We're not as concerned about these things now.
Can you remember when you saw this? Well, it could have changed between then and 2004. After 2004, my mom had it reportedly. Alright, so, this is just to, prove to you that I'm not lying about this game that I found. But also, when you come home next month, and, hopefully you're feeling a little more enthusiastic about that now, we can investigate this together.
Paul created some additional recordings in 2017 as a way to show Petscop gameplay to his friend. He created this account in order to upload those additional recordings in video format.
This game is trying very hard to make it seem like there's an entity in it. Like a ghost or an AI trying to communicate with me. But you know, the way you know that there's a ghost in a game trying to communicate with you is if it comes out, if it stops being distant, and it comes out and you can have a real-time back and forth with it. But when I found my room, well, I was shocked at first, but it made sense. Especially considering where I found the game in the first place. That would be tied in some way to me through you.
He later passed ownership of the channel to us, but continued to record himself at our strong suggestion. Though he had issues with the arrangement, these have finally been settled. Please enjoy the recordings in Petscop. We do.
It's a fun thing that just happened. I'm thinking I'm being really productive right now. Looks like we finally made some progress.
Paul is okay. His work is bearing fruit. He appreciates that people care about him so much. For now, there is nothing to do. We are waiting patiently for Paul. When the time comes, we will turn on the light.